Let's bring in for some more perspective on all of this. Third Seven Advisors Managing Director Michael Block is with me. American Action Forum President Doug Holtz-Eakin is here, and Kingsview Asset Management CIO Scott Martin. Guys, welcome. Michael, I want to start with you on this issue. He brought up that the dairy issue. I actually find that fascinating because you've got a lot of farmers in Wisconsin and Minnesota that need clarity with regards to those tariffs. This seems like a good move for those two states.
Well, they're going to get clarity, but are they getting what they want? If Trudeau doesn't back down and in this protectionist stance for Canadian dairy farmers stays, are Wisconsin farmers going to be disappointed? What can Trump do? We heard about the $12 billion in farm subsidies, and already 30% of that was farmed out, no pun intended, to the soybean farmers to placate them. To me, it's a slippery slope, and suddenly, your politics are hostage to the farmers. To quote the president, we love our farmers, but do we really want to be hostage to them? Look at what goes on in Japan with the rice farmers holding a lot of political power there because of the subsidies they get. But in any event,
they're not going to get bailout, though.
That's one of the flaws that I see here. The markets apparently disagree. It's off to the races on the hopes of this deal, and hey, we like deals, and the U.S. is in great positioning power.
Yes, Scott, from a market perspective, though, Scott Martin, is this a short-term boost for the markets, but a long-term problem? To Michael's point, these farmers in these certain states these dairy farmers need clarity. We're already talking about a multi-billion-dollar bailout for U.S. farmers because we're in the middle of this trade fight with China. So the market's reacting short-term, but what about the long-term consequences?
Yeah, they're definitely long-term worries, Cheryl. But, this is a type of market that really seems to fuel itself on these short-term, pieces of news, right? And I think even if you look at some of the Canada ETFs that are out there, gosh, in the last few weeks, yeah, they've been volatile. And yes, the Canada markets are not up to their 2018 highs like the U.S. markets are now, but they've been okay. They haven't taken it, say, to the tank like China has. But my goodness, guys, if you look at Canada and look at the U.S. relationship, and given that the U.S. buys 75% of Canada's exports, so if you're Walmart and you've got a customer that's buying 75% of your stuff, you better come to the table with them if they want to change the terms a little bit here and there, because otherwise Canada is going to be in a world of pain if they don't work something out here with us.
Doug, some have been saying that this agreement, in particular with Mexico and possibly with Canada, is a win for the North American worker, the labor unions, if you will, that $16 minimum that these auto, whether it's auto parts or automobiles, there has to be that minimum wage for at least 40 to 45% of the sourcing for automobiles. Is that good for, that's good for the worker, but that may not be great for companies.
It's not good for companies in general. It's the first time that the U.S. would have included a provision like this in a trade agreement. And I think it raises the larger question that is very important in all this, and that is it's not just getting Canada on board and having Mexico agree as well. It's getting the Congress to ratify whatever the agreement is. And that's a hurdle that remains. And until the details of the actual agreement are, A, reached, and it's not done until it's done, and B, Congress has had a chance to look at it, I'd say it's worth being a little bit nervous about whether this is actually finished.
Well, Doug, talk really quick about the politics of this. You've got the most experience out of all of us on this topic. So, look, Congress is going to have to approve it, to your point. The deadline is Friday.
Yep.
That President Trump says, with or without Canada, we're moving forward. Do you think that there's political will for this new, maybe better, maybe worse version of NAFTA?
I think there are two important questions there. Number one, the deadline of Friday is driven by having the outgoing president of Mexico the ability to sign the agreement. And Canada needs an agreement with the U.S., but it's not obvious it needs it by Friday. And the degree to which they want to be as accommodative to Mexico as the president's trying to be is an important element here. And that's an open question in my view. The second big issue is, will Congress have the appetite? Well, that depends on which Congress. If it gets to this Congress on time, I think there's a better chance than if it faces an unknown Congress that's convened after the midterms, with an unknown composition and essentially a starting from scratch and learning about trade. So there's a whole lot of uncertainty on this.
I don't think anybody wants to start from scratch. We're still trying to figure out Europe and China. But, Michael, also, when we talk about steel and aluminum products, the Ford F-150, for example, you made this point earlier in your research that's sourced from Quebec.
Yeah.
The steel and aluminum tariffs are a big piece of this. If we can take those out, that's great. If not, are we going to pay more for a Ford F-150?
I think what we're seeing here with these metal tariffs not going away, it's you're throwing the baby out with the bathwater. It's one thing to say, yes, we don't want Quebecois aluminum smelters dumping and hurting American producers and suppliers of aluminum. On the other hand, it's another thing to say, hey, Ford, you're a company and this is good for your workers, but by the way, that whole supply chain that you've had in place for decades that gets your products to American consumers cheaper, we're going to scuttle that because we need to stop the dumpers.
Yeah.
To me, there needs to be a little more intelligence behind this, and we're not seeing that.
And that was my point, Scott, earlier to you, is that, the short-term reaction we're getting from the markets. Look, we all love to see records for the S&P and the NASDAQ. Bring it on. Our portfolios look great. But at the end of the day, there may be a longer-term piece of pain in all of this.
Yeah, and the comment Michael made is right. Like, I agree. Intelligence, tact would be good here, guys. But the markets seem to really like this bravado. And again, for Les Québécois, it's quel dommage for them, though, if they don't work this out. Because if you just look at Canada's relationship, and also Doug pointed this out, too, with Mexico coming to the table so kind of feverishly and working out this deal, they put a massive amount of pressure on Canada to work something out. So you're right. Like, maybe Friday isn't really the day to draw the line in the sand here. But I'll tell you guys, in the next few weeks and months, something's going to get on the table here as far as Canada's concerned, and they need this done.
I have a strange craving for a grilled cheese sandwich right now. Thanks to all of you. Guys, thank you very much.
How about a croque monsieur? See you later.
Appreciate it. Very good points from all of you guys. Thank you very much. Very good perspective from all of you.